Alrighty guys, what we're looking at is a 42-inch deck off of a 2004 Poland Pro riding mower that I got from the local scrapyard. Turns out to be a pretty good mower. Now, these are brand new blades, but you notice something wrong about them? Take a minute to look. I'll give you a hint. The blade spins this way. Blade spins this way. And the other blade over there spins this way. This one spins this way. Not this way, this way. Where I got the camera position is the front of the deck. So the blade spins this way. So you see what's wrong? See the lifts? See the cutting edge? This is the top of the deck. Person put the blades on upside down. I see this a lot. I'll get a mower in the shop and the customer will say, I'll put new blades on it and it's not cutting right. Then I'll look at the blade and I'll tell them it's on upside down. So what I'm going to do is take this off. It's 9/16 on this particular mower. I'm going to flip the blade around. Now, these blades are beveled on the back. Yep. See what happens when you put the blade on upside down? You round the star off. See how that star is kind of mushroomed out? See how this blade has kind of like a bevel? That's to prevent the installer to put it on backwards. See how that's kind of beveled? See how the top blade, where the number is stamped, see there's the part number. It's a rotary blade, 6125 high lift. You can find these on my website. Links in the description. But see how this side here is completely flat? Flip it over. See how it's kind of got that bevel? That's to prevent it from being put on incorrectly, which is upside down. Now, you don't have to take the deck off to change the blades. You can jack it up and crawl under it. I had to take a deck off this particular mower because one of the hangers was broke on it and the engagement cable was broken. I have to take all that off to replace it. So I had to take a deck off to replace it. And I noticed these blades were on upside down. Now, do I have to replace this shaft? No. I'll show you all a trick. When you put the blade on, because that star is mushroomed out, what you're going to have to do is force it on that star using an impact. Not a socket or a ratchet, an impact. So we're going to do that. And if you cut with upside down blades, you'll tear your yard up. Alright, the blade moves, so I got to take this loose. But you can see that bevel that I'm kind of talking about. Yeah, the blade kind of moved, but you see it's kind of on that star, but it's not on that star. Now you never want to spray any type of penetrating oil on a blade, and you never want to put thread locker on them. These washers right here, this lock washer and this flat washer is a spring pressure washer, meaning when you tighten it down, it mushrooms out. It gets completely straight. It is no longer curved. So we're going to position this the best we can. And this here is going to be aggravating because, like I said, the blade was on upside down and it messed the star up. Now, you don't have to change the whole spindle if your star is messed up. You can just put a shaft in it. So, what I'm going to do is the blade's positioned the best it can be. So I'm going to tighten this up as tight as I can get it. I'm going to hold it gently. Alright. That flattened it out to where I can now spin it. What I like to do is, I don't have a Sharpie marker, so I have to get creative. So like you take like a metal object or something, and we're going to direct our attention to over here at the edge of the blade. So like I said, this is the underside of the deck. This here's the top of the deck where the fins need to be, and this is the part that rides on the ground. So I'm going to make sure that this blade's not bent by lining it up with this pin. I usually use a screwdriver. And that's about as good as they can be. You can see that little scratch mark that I put in here. So now I'm going to spin this blade the way it cuts. Does it look bent? Absolutely, it looks bent. Does that mean it's bent? No, the deck could be bent, or the blade very well could be bent. How am I going to find that out? Well, I'll have to put it back on the mower and see if it vibrates or cuts uneven. If the blades are bent, I'll have to change them. So now what we're going to do is direct our attention to the other side. And it is, even though it's halfway through October, it's like 95 degrees out here right now. My camera does not like this heat. So over here at the other blade, on the discharge side, as you see, it's the same problem. It's put on upside down by the previous owner. And you can really see how this edge is straightened if you look. This backside's got a bevel in it. So we're going to go ahead and zap this one off. Alright. Nope, this star did not get rounded off. See how that star is? The other blade, they must have hit something, and it very well could have been bent, or the star is mushroomed out because it was put on backwards. Just because one star was messed up doesn't mean this one's messed up, and I take that back. If you look closely at it, you can see it was starting to mess up. See there how the edges got like a little lip on them? See there? It's because the blade was on upside down. So I'm going to clean all this crap off. I don't know what that is, and I got it off. Alright, so we're going to put this blade on the correct way, and see here, this one does not want to go on the star all the way either, because the blade was on upside down and it messed the star up. Now these blades have a sticker on them that says what it is. The sticker, along with the trailing edge, faces the bottom side of the deck, which is this right here. When you have the deck off, it goes on the bottom. When you have the deck on the mower and you're crawling under it, it goes on the top. Nonetheless, it's the top of the deck. I won't confuse y'all. Alright, I got that one on there pretty good. It's not flush like it should be. I'm going to hit it with this. And I see another problem. The skid plate's bent too. That's for a different video explaining about the skid bar. But my camera does not like this heat. So this blade here, it does not look bent. So you're probably saying, well, if one blade's bent, can't you just change one blade? No. If one blade's bent, you change them both. Period. If you put new blades on a mower, you change them both. If you sharpen blades on a mower, you change them both. Because an old blade and a new blade will be completely out of balance and it will shake like crazy. You never mix and match blades. Now say you get one blade from one aftermarket company, another blade from another aftermarket company. Still, don't mix and match. Alright, here we go. That's loud. If you get it too tight, it'll bust the bolt off. This one looks bent as well. Actually, no, it don't. Another way I can tell is spin it. Doesn't look bent. Spindles don't sound happy, but I'm gonna line these blades up and I'm gonna spin them both at the same time. Let's see if I can do this. Now, as you see, they're not hitting or anything. Alright, well, I hope you all learned something from this video, and remember, don't put blades on upside down because it can do a world of damage. And you can really see that bevel that I was talking about now. Now these are just standard high lift bagging or side discharging blades. The mulching blades you can get confused on, but just remember this lift faces the top of the deck. This is the top of the deck. Alright, hope you all enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.